dumb. But since we got 12 people here, can you guys leave some comments down there so I can verify you guys are here, just so I can see you, and then we'll start going on our normal topic today because we got something to talk about even though the internet's down. Morning. Okay, cool. We got some people coming in. Good stuff. Nathan, is it coming through okay as we go through this? Because I know this is a little out of the box. I usually don't do videos streaming on a beach. Let me know right down there in the comments if this is good or if not, guys. Right on you today. There we go. Now we're getting cooking. All right. My brothers and sisters, I'm sorry for the interruption. It turns out the internet went down at my house, and it's not going to be up again until 6 p.m. So I figured what would be better than going to a beach and doing this fight for freedom from a beach. So let's bring it. We're going to do some amazing stuff. This is all from memory. I will come back and put the description full of the sources and everything. But I've got a question for you guys. Why would Chris Murphy and the Democrats across the board, why would they be concerned about funding and not being funding gun control from Republicans? Because I was under the impression, guys, that they had the entire public support. Everything was good. We were evil as people wanting gun rights. So why would they do that? Well, I'll tell you what they're doing, and you guys can let me know in the comments what you think. So what's basically spurring this video is Chris Murphy came out with some other Democrats in the Biden administration, and a lot of them came out and said, hey, guys, it's okay. Do not be concerned. All that gun funding for CDC research and all that stuff that was against the Dickey Amendment that we got squeezed in really in there, don't worry, it's not going anywhere. Which I find interesting because, again, they've told us for months now, years now, that there was nothing to be concerned about. We were obviously on the wrong side of history, and history would show that we just didn't love any life at all, and we care about guns more than anything else. But again, I ask the question, if everything was a lock, why would they do that? Let me throw a few things out here. So the things that they're concerned about is losing the funding for the CDC research for gun violence prevention. Whoop, whoop. In the bills that they're passing, like the budget bills and all the different financial stuff that they're doing. So again, the question is begs, why? Why would they do that? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that's right. Hit that like button. So here's kind of the lay of the land and why they would do this. And this is why I find this so fascinating, because they are all smoke and mirrors all the time. A lot of what they do is they will tell you that they have the right of way. Everyone's with them until everyone's not. And then they need to fundraise off that. So you've got Kevin McCarthy in the House, and he controls every single bill. He controls everything. And so you've got some Republicans. You remember in January, and this is the part where we get into kind of the importance of things that we cover. Do you remember in January when they started doing the vote of no confidence stuff, and they started bickering, the Republicans did, around the vote of no confidence for Kevin McCarthy and how close it can be? You remember that? Well, if you don't remember that, basically a lot of the Republicans who were all for balancing the budget, securing the borders, and doing things of that nature, that was something that they said, we're going to have one vote, and if one Republican says, I'm not for this, then McCarthy, your speakership can be pulled into question. That was what they did. That's why it was so important. So when they did that, the Republicans now have leverage, saying people like Chip Roy, Lauren Boebert, they have leverage over what goes into the actual bills. So Chris Murphy is specifically stating that far-right extremist Republicans are holding up the funding in these bills in order to do some kind of extreme agenda where they put guns ahead of lives. But again, I ask the question to you, why would they do that if they had the entire Senate, they had the presidency, and they have everything that they're talking about? And the article that I'm referencing was an interesting one. It was in the USA Today. And when you see these things and they float these trial balloons, you start to ask the question, why would they do that? And the reason why, guys, is they're actually scared that they're going to have to give up their CDC funding that they snuck into all these gun control bills as budget items. And then they can't do their gun research, which they'll then pump out to Moms Demand Action in Evertown for gun safety, of which is now government research, which then can be used against gun rights. That's the entire point. But again, go back to the crux of the issue. Why would they do that if they had the full lock? The reason why is because they are scared. They are scared of the 2024 elections because they know that all that stuff is going down. It's not a good look. They know Biden's approval rating is in the toilet. They know Republicans have a pretty good chance to at least hold the House, potentially take the Senate. It's a lot going on. But the important thing about this is, I asked the question, you guys ever have one of those days where just nothing goes wrong? I mean, nothing goes right? Yeah, we're having one of those days right now. Landed the plane. I hope the transmission came through as possible as clean as I possibly could. And I'll see you guys on the next one because it's clear. I just need to go take a nap or something. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.